Well, how do? How are you doing today? We're getting closer on the tiny house cottage. Let me show you where we're sitting. The farmer in.
Liddell.
The farmer in.
Liddell.
Hi-ho, da dirty do, the farmer in.
Liddell.
We need to get a couple more panels up here. I say a couple because from this wall to that wall, it's like 9.5 feet. So we'll have to break that with a seam somewhere. And then we'll get the other 3 walls done. And then the bedroom will be sheeted. And then in here, we got a mess. Oh boy, do we have a lot of stuff everywhere. Which is why I'll probably have to do a little bit of handheld stuff here. And then we'll come back later. I hope, oh sorry, bright light. I hope that at some point today, we get the fan, the exhaust fan for the stovetop put in. Then we can get this wall wrapped up. And then the living room, kitchen, dining room, great room thing will be done too. And then I'd show you what's left in the bathroom, but we can't get there from here. So anyway, all it's going to be out here is just this wall and then a little bit over the top of the door and then down the side, and then that'll be done. So we're getting pretty close to having everything sheeted, and then we can start slinging drywall mud, joint compound, and all that happiness. But anyway, that will not be something that I can film a lot of either because I'm not going to get that crap on the camera. No way. Anyhow, we'll get a couple of things done, and then I'll bring you back and show you where we're at. All right, well, there it is. All done did. So some of those seams are not the tightest things, not my best work, probably not my worst, but we're gonna fill them in anyway. Joint compound, yeah, buddy. We're getting ready to put this panel in here. We already got over the top of the door and all the way down the wall. So this one, and then that little bitty guy right there, and all the paneling's up. Okay, it's still just as messy, but there's less of a pile of OSB because we got everything up. I think it's all done as far as paneling. And we got our strips for the different bunks. And then there will be like a step right here, another one here, another one there, and one of them like shower type grabby handles for climbing up. Sorry, it's so close quarters. It is called a tiny house. Okay, you're not gonna wanna believe me, but I just free-handed that. And that's supposed to fit over that. And that is the abomination that we created. So that's a bathroom fan that will be on a switch. And then on the outside, it's kind of like a dryer vent, little flapper. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway, yeah, so that is gonna cover that in a fashion something like this. But I really should have videoed that. That's crazy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. All right, we got our last piece of drywall up. The fan's all in. Ooh, look at that. Come on, focus. Good grief. Anyway, yeah, got the last piece up and we vacuumed everything. And now it's the fun stuff. Yep, smearing mud. Yeehaw. All right, well, we got the first layer. The green board goes way faster, but first layer of everything on the OSB, we're trying to smooth it out up on the ceiling and all the everywhere. So anyway, round 1. I really like the drywall better as far as it goes with curing it, because you see there's spots where the screws are and then some of the seams, or absolutely everything. Yeah.